and welcome to the Ahsoka Chronicles, the podcast focused on the show Ahsoka here on CouchSoup. We have with us tonight Lily, the High Priestess of the Blue Booty Club.
Hello there.
We have Stef, who is the founder of the Ezra's Not Dead fan club.
Absolutely.
In for Shut Up Tom tonight is Iain.
Also known as Shut Up Iain.
He is our resident funny guy, the singer of the Do Loth Wolves Wear Dusters?
Do Loth Wolves wear dusters? No, they don't, but I'd like to see it anyway.
Beautiful.
I'm your host tonight, Brandy. I am the president of the Murderbot Anonymous. Unfortunately, we got no murder bots today, but that's okay. Now, on to our episode 6, which was far, far away. Okay, this is our spoiler-free section. So, Lily, as spoiler-free as you can,
Yes,
tell us what you thought of this episode.
I'm very happy. I don't know what else to say without spoiling it.
There it is.
That's about as spoiler-free you're going to get from Lily today.
And if you've been following us, you probably can guess why.
Right.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Very pleased. I wasn't sure like what the emotional impact was going to be of some of the events that happened in this until it hit, and yeah, it was very satisfying.
Iain, come on. What'd you think? Sing us a song.
This was my my favorite episode of the season so far.
Same.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
100%.
My spoiler-free, the best I can do is holy fuck. That's it. That's all I got. I can't.
It works.
That's it. I had to process. I was like shaking. I was jittery.
I went and hugged Hoot. I just like I gotta hug somebody.
I hugged my dog because
There you go.
for reasons.
We're all almost speechless. This is horrendous. We need to get to the spoiler section pretty quickly.
So before we get into the spoiler-ish, we need a word from our sponsor tonight.
Oh, hello there. My name is Thomas Richards, and I'm here today to talk about the wonderful Church of the Blue Booty. Our goal is to spread the word and gospel about our Lord and Saviour, Grand Admiral Thrawn, aka the Blue Booty. Sign up today, and there's even more for you. That's right, we'll be sending you a free gift. We'll be sending you your own personalised copy of the Blue Booty. Not convinced yet? Not to worry your sweet little socks. Our Pope, Lily Kay, is here to help convince you why joining the Church of the Blue Booty today is the best decision you'll ever make. Why did you make the Church of the Blue Booty?
Because Thrawn is love. Thrawn is life. May the Blue Booty live long and prosper.
That's not the franchise, ma'am.
Shut up, Tom. To become a member of the Church of the Blue Booty, you just have to devote your entire life to it. That's not much to ask for, right? It's the Blue Booty, after all. When Grand Admiral Thrawn becomes our leader, you will all be blessed by the booty.
Is it free to join?
Well, of course it is. Unless you are part of those filthy rebels, in which case you can sacrifice yourself to Thrawn.
Our Pope speaks the truth, and everyone will be treated fairly. Isn't she just wonderful? I can sense there's some hesitation though. You're not ready to commit just yet. We have some testimonies from our most devoted followers to get you on board.
You know, I always knew I had a higher purpose in life. I just didn't know what it was. In my time of need, I came across the Church of the Blue Booty. We wouldn't be anything without the Supreme Grand Admiral Thrawn. And that's why I donated all of my money to the church. I might be homeless, but I know Thrawn will see my devotion and save me. Long live the Blue Booty, for now and forever.
This is it. This is what you want. Ever since I devoted my entire life to the Church of the Blue Booty, I just couldn't be happier. Some may question if I needed to go as far as changing the pigment in my ass to blue. But to them I say, absolutely. I'm planning on getting a blue booty tattoo on my forehead in the future because that's how much I love it. Long live the blue booty.
If you'd like to get in contact with the Church of the Blue Booty to learn more, text or call the number at the bottom of your screen to learn more all about your Lord and Saviour, Grand Admiral Thrawn. If you'd like to do even more for the Church, feel free to donate to the Thrawn Was Right Foundation, preferably with all of your income. Don't hesitate. Call the Church today and get in touch with your inner blue booty. What was that?
Hey, Tom.
Yes, my perp?
Shut up.
By accepting the terms and conditions, you agree to give up all your income to the church. No complaints shall be accepted afterwards unless you want to be kicked out of the airshaft. You also agree to serve our Lord and Savior Grand Admiral Thrawn without any questions. You are not allowed to serve anyone else. May the blue booty live long and prosper.
I thank you for your hospitality.
Now, for anyone who has not watched the episode, hit pause, watch the episode, come back, and listen to our lovely faces talk about what the hell just happened. We get a recap of Ahsoka in the Space Whale. But who's not in this episode of Ahsoka? Ahsoka.
We knew that that's gonna happen. Like, come on, we needed an episode where it's like they are separated. So I'm so glad they didn't jump back and forth. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
Agreed. Yes.
Agreed.
That would have been
with
very jarring in this episode.
Mhm.
So the cool thing at the beginning was instead of like it starting right into the Ahsoka music, it was like the Purgil, like the calls, the
Mm.
sounds, all that. Ian, can you do the sound for us? I'm just kidding.
Oh.
So the interesting thing that I found was Ahsoka talking to Hu Yang said she did not tell Hera a very, very important thing.
that Sabine went willingly.
What do we think about that? That Ahsoka didn't tell Hera?
I feel like maybe Ahsoka wasn't fully sure of Sabine's intent and may not have wanted Hera to start speculating until she knew more. That's the only thought I had, was she doesn't have all the information, so she didn't want to share part of the information and possibly create a situation where Hera wants to go follow them in some form or fashion.
It's going to the direction that I was afraid of. That I like that Ahsoka is worried because obviously Sabine went willingly, and she's like, oh, yay. The one thing I told her not to do, she did it. I think the reason why she didn't tell Hera is because it's basically betrayal. And I think she feels like Sabine betrayed them, which is, she kind of did, let's be fair. I just feel like that the whole talk with Hu Yang and everything was just like pointing into the direction that maybe you should forgive her. And I'm like, consequences? Anyone heard about them lately? No? Great. Are we just going to forgive her? Yay. But we're going to get into it, but I love what this episode did.
Yeah,
hammering in.
I love how it like started with this little tidbit between Ahsoka and Hu Yang, specifically talking about what Sabine did. Ian, what do you feel about it?
I think that Ahsoka the White myth is gone, and she's still pretty annoyed with people. She is not at peace. She already had the white thing in a closet, so hey, there we go. Talking about consequences, but there probably won't be any for Sabine because she was like, oh yeah, you did the right thing in the end, probably.
Please, Dave Filoni, don't do that.
Giving Ahsoka some benefit of the doubt, I, as a cosplayer, after so long wearing the same outfit, you just got to shed that outer layer because it's hot.
I like the fact that Ahsoka basically said, like, yes, this was a choice that Sabine made for herself.
Such an important sentence in there.
Yes, and that was Ahsoka's fear. Hu Yang said, and that was your fear. Next, we get Balen talking
Wait. Can we
No.
Hu Yang said the thing. He said the thing.
What did he
said the
say?
thing.
Far,
A long
far
time
away.
ago.
Yes.
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. He said the thing.
Yes, that was the name of the episode. Far, far away.
Far away.
It actually did give me goosebumps when he started to tell the story, and that came up, and I'm just like, okay, are we gonna get any more? Nope. The continuation in the next episode.
Yeah.
They're still just flying in the
Hu
wind.
Yang's still prattling on.
I'm like,
Yeah.
shut up,
Cut
Hu Yang,
back to
I'm done
you,
now.
Yeah.
Cut back to Hu Yang, and he's going, and they lived happily ever after. The end.
Or Ahsoka's just crashed out. Then we get obviously Sabine is in a prison cell. Balen tells Morgan that Sabine's focus is Ezra. That's it. And it blinds
Mhm.
her, and that she could still be of use to us. How'd you feel about that particular line?
I that was the kind of the clear setup of, okay, so they're gonna use her to get to Ezra in some way. As to what Balin's intent was, I don't know, because it still feels like he has a personal mission, but the use of him as a mercenary is the intent of other people, of Morgan and Thrawn and the whole, they have their own intent on how to use Balen to get there, but it does feel like Balen kind of has his own thing that he wants to achieve here. I'm not sure what it is. I'm really looking forward to finding out.
Yeah. Lily, what'd you think about him saying that?
So I wasn't very surprised by that, but like there are implications in everything he says that he's not necessarily there for what we think he's there for. So I'm like,
Mhm.
He definitely has his own agenda.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I now have a new theory, which I'm not going to share because we know that theories never come to
Yeah.
life.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm just going to leave it. I'm just
Yeah.
going to ignore it. But it was like, it came up immediately in my mind. And I was like, no,
No.
fuck off.
Ian, what do you think about that?
Balen is probably one of the most interesting characters in the show in that
Mhm.
nobody
100%.
freaking knows what his motives are, really. He's not a Jedi. He's not a Sith. He's not really a mercenary. He's out for himself. We don't know what it is. It's very mysterious. I love that guy. But and in terms of like using him, it's being, well, you use all tools at your disposal to get what you want, don't you?
He is one of the most amazing characters, but it reminded me of what Vader says about Leia. I don't know. She could still be of use to us. I don't know. Like
Potentially.
I
He wasn't wrong.
love the fact that like there are so many things going back and forth between 4, 5, and 6 and this. So we're going through, we know Peridia now is a
Yeah.
whale graveyard, I guess.
Looks so cool.
Yeah, that's good imagery.
Yeah, it was freaky, but
Mhm.
it kind of made me sad because it just reminded me of like the fish that go upstream to die. Morgan says the Night Sisters rode the whales.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
They did the chaps and all that shit.
Yep.
Mhm.
They land, they're there. We get to see Night Sisters again.
They actually looked like Night Sisters as well, not like Morgan, who,
Right. Like
And then
I'm
the
just like,
vocal
"Ugh."
effect as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
yeah, they were creepy as shit.
Love
Very
it.
creepy.
So do you think about the Night Sisters like being there? And I guess they're the ones that reached out to Morgan, not specifically Thrawn, or they helped him, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, fucking makes sense. Finally, something that makes sense. But it definitely wasn't Thrawn reaching out through the ether, was it? Because it couldn't have been. He's just a lowly amazing sorry. But it makes sense that it's witches and space wizards talking to each other rather than just a general of our Lord and Savior.
Please just leave behind the just and whatever. Yeah.
Yep.
You
Yep.
can
Yep.
cut that.
Obviously, they tell Morgan that she's got to wait, but this is where Balen gets interesting because he talks about the cycles of the Jedi
Mhm.
and the Empire, the Jedi and the Empire, and he says he wants to bring a new beginning. So, beginning of what? What do you think, Lily?
Well, for me, it was like he wants to stop the cycle altogether.
Mhm.
So I wouldn't even be surprised if his main goal was to stay there. Because if he wants to stop the cycle, then why have Thrawn? That it doesn't make sense. Like, I'm like, what are we on to, my friend? Like,
Mhm.
what's happening here? Because it's not very clear, like what his motivation is still. And I was like, is he planning on doing something nasty? Because then I have to kill him, unfortunately. That's the
Okay.
truth.
What do you think, Ian? You look like you have something to say.
I think that his agenda is to stop the cycle by just becoming controlling of everything forever.
And ever. And ever. And ever. And ever.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. I think it is worth saying that there's something powerful there that you think Shin should be able to feel. Means that there could be something that will help him keep the power and not like have Jedi and Empire and then Rebel and then Empire again cycle carry on. If I'm honest, I think Balin's the big bad of this series and not Thrawn. That's my theory. I'm going to be wrong. There we go.
I like it. I like it.
I mean, it's interesting. Steph, what do you think?
No. Oh, I'm loving this theory. Stopping the cycle. Well, I'll just, I agree with the intent there as being, trying to control it in some way. The means of which I am not sure. There's a lot of things from past Jedi lore and things that are either legends or the old expanded universe that could potentially become part of canon. But when he was talking about the cycles, the fact that I had played Star Wars The Old Republic and Knights of the Old Republic and seeing one of those cycles from the history, and I know that there's been an effort to bring some of that into canon, even though that storyline is not considered canon. So I'd be interested to see if he's reaching back to do something Revan-ish on this, like going back into some old lore that goes back to that era or even further back to the Rakatans, because we have already had Rakata references in canon now.
Yeah.
So going back to the original people who brought the Force and the Jedi into being in that area of space.
Yeah, the only thing that like I have to say about Balin's like theory and how he was talking about, stopping the cycle, like Shin said, so the power can become all ours, and he's like, power is fleeting. So I don't know if he's going for the power or not.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing.
He said Thrawn's power is fleeting.
No,
Not,
I think he
not-
said that kind of power is fleeting.
It's fleeting, yeah.
Yeah.
So, because I think Shin was like, she wants to be all powerful, I suppose. I mean, I assume. So then we get what? The busted up Chimera.
My gosh. I saw top of Star Destroyer and then it kept coming in the frame. I'm like, it's the Chimera, isn't it? It's the Chimera. And then they showed the top, of course, with like busted up panels and stuff. I'm like, that's got to be the Chimera, right? And then they show it underneath, and then, of course, confirmed it's got the Chimera drawing on it. And I was like, oh my God. Yes, that was exactly what I was doing at the screen right at that time. This is amazing. This is amazing. Yes.
Ian, do you think that thing is going to be able to make the hyperspace jump?
It looks busted to shit.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it
But,
did.
but only on the sides, maybe some of the like wings will get knocked off or something. But like the main the main part of it looks still sturdy enough to fly still, and there doesn't seem to be any oxygen leaks or anything. So maybe, maybe.
I don't think that's what they're gonna go for, because
think
they
so?
are packing away cargo and everything. So I think they're just gonna go on the hyperspace ring and leave the Chimera behind.
So the night troopers, do you think those guys are alive?
No,
No.
They really creep
maybe
me
some
out.
of them, but not
Because
all
like
of them.
all of their armor is like split and broken, and they just have these weird voices, and I'm just like, it's Merrick all over again.
Mhm.
They're a bunch of giant fart clouds. There's a bunch of Night Sisters, so what the fuck? They're gonna have like just giant fart clouds everywhere. So, Lily, can you explain to us what happens next?
I mean, professional. He's here. He has arrived, and he's beautiful and wonderful, and I'm so glad he's here. And he's
He's gonna kill everyone, I hope so.
hi, baby. You're so pretty. And they showed the booty from behind, so I'm like, the Church of the Blue Booty approves.
We saw the booty before we saw the face.
I know.
Whoa.
I know. They were thinking
Right.
about us, obviously.
Yes.
Lars Mikkelsen is a fucking godsend. The second he started talking, I started crying. It's like,
Mm.
he's back. He's the fucking best.
Desire to be reunited with your long lost friend.
And he is.
I got
He is the
goosebumps.
fucking best.
Like,
yeah,
just
just
chills.
immediately.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Just everything about it, the way he comes in among the stormtroopers and just the different angles they show him, and I was like, Dave Filoni, I love you again. I had my doubts, my friend, but like, I'm back. I love you.
Mhm.
You're the best. It's hard to put it into words. It's what I've been waiting for like 5 fucking episodes, and it's
Uh-huh.
finally here, and
It's
it paid
finally
off. And I'm so glad that you were wrong, and he didn't only just show up for episode 8. So I'm like,
Ian, what'd you think? Because you were kind of in my court. Like, he was probably going to show up at the very last episode and just
Yeah.
disappoint everyone. So what'd you think?
I was pleased to see him halfway through this episode.
Mm-hmm.
I can see Lily's mind going through. It's like the old Diet Coke adverts. You know,
it's what happened.
just walks in, and in Lily's head, it's like, oh, yeah. He's cool, isn't he? He's fucking cool.
The ovaries quivered. I know.
It exploded. Done.
He's fucking cool. And that what I also wrote down was, man, that voice is just silvery smooth. It's
Yeah, it
just
is.
amazing.
Oh,
And I'm saying
he's
just,
perfect.
but got no other words. He's brilliant.
I am so glad they cast him. I'm glad
Yeah.
yeah.
because he creeped me the fuck out. He still creeps me the fuck out, but I love it.
He's so
Like,
fucking
that is what
calm.
he is supposed to do.
Well, and continuity with the voice. Like, I have had that voice in my head for so long now. But
Mhm.
not only that, but if you consume the audiobooks for the Thrawn trilogy,
does he do 'em?
well, he
Oh,
doesn't do
awesome.
them, but the voice actor who does do that read for the audiobook
Oh.
emulates what Lars
Oh.
did in his performance for Thrawn.
Okay.
So that's the voice in my head.
Yeah, I was pretty happy. And I like the whole time, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, Lily's screaming at the TV.
Yes,
I knew
I
she
know.
was. I
feel
knew
like I could hear it from time
she
zones away.
was. Like, I
It
could hear it.
echoed through the force.
Yes. She was calling to
know.
us through the force. We knew
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Yep.
I cried, to be honest. Like, literally just tears. I was like, very
Yeah.
composed.
I
and
was
beautiful.
just, the whole time, I'm like, oh my God, like this episode can't get any better. It can't get any
No.
better. Then they do what we know is probably going to happen. They sent Sabine to go
Mhm.
look for Ezra.
Because Throne is very nice.
Bullshit. We know exactly what he was doing and why. We knew. He's like, so nice to see a familiar face. And I was like, wow.
Oh, boy.
Ugh.
You
And
gonna
he's
get
like-
it. You gonna
Yeah.
get it bad.
Mm, mm.
Mm-hmm. Like, he hates them. I know he does. And he hates Ezra
Yeah.
more than anybody.
Mhm.
So the fact that he said, sure, Sabine, I'll give you weapons. I'll give you a mount. I will send you to find him. What
How the fuck has he not found him up until now?
do you think?
I mean, he's got a massive fucking ship. And it's like,
Uh-huh.
what?
Mhm.
He's got more resources than the boy. I don't know. How did Ezra get off the ship and escape the ship anyway? It doesn't matter. My mind's blowing at the moment. I don't
It's gonna blow.
understand things. I need answers. It can't just be he just got off.
Ezra is resourceful,
Yeah.
Yes.
but he also said, well, he could be dead.
Here's the thing, because I thought that they're gonna do my favorite thing is we're gonna get like what happened to them episode. I still think that might happen in episode 7, and then
Mhm.
episode 8 is going to be the point where Ahsoka arrives, because there are so many questions like how did they survive the whole journey, blah, blah, blah. So it's still like up in the air, or maybe they're just gonna be like, I don't care, and Ezra will tell Sabine that this and that happened, and that's it.
Or maybe we get condensed version.
May
Mhm.
probably, yeah. But what and this is what I was pointing at. I fucking love that Thrawn just hammered it in for Sabine that
How that singular focus will reshape our galaxy.
you're responsible for my salvation. And I was like,
Mhm. Yep.
yes, she is because she was selfish and now my baby is free. So actually, thanks, Sabine.
Because of you, I'm gonna be free. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you something.
Yeah. And every time they just hammer it in with Sabine, then, it's on you.
Oh, yeah,
Ron's
she's
gonna
fucking up.
regret this.
hmm Steph, what'd you think about the whole like, sure, Sabine, I'm gonna give you everything to go find
Oh,
Ezra? Did
so
you think Ezra
Thrawn.
was alive at that point, or did you think he could have
Wasn't
been dead?
sure. For a series like this, I would not think that they would go with him being dead.
Yeah.
If he was if he had died, it would be there would still be something like a force ghost or some influence of him there for Sabine to interact with. I just did not think that they were going to build up to something like this and not have Sabine be able to interact with him in some way. So um I I my question was, how long is it going to take her to find him?
Mhm.
How
Yeah, or
are
is
they
it
going
gonna
to
be
have
like
her
next episode?
searching?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like a next episode thing. I was like,
Yeah,
well, she
I'm
found little
sure it was.
dudes,
Yeah.
and they're gonna march on to the next episode.
I don't think that she would have seen a Force ghost or anything. We've established she's shit with the Force. She's fucking awful.
Thrawn does exactly what we think he's going to. He sends
Mhm.
Balen and Shin after Sabine, but then he also sends troopers.
You send Balen and Shin to make sure that those two Jedi and like what Sabine's not a Jedi, she's
No.
fucking shit.
Jedi
She's
and Shin.
Mandalorian.
Yeah, and she's a Mandalorian to go and get the other two Jedi, and then he'd send some troopers to make sure that those two Jedi don't turn on you or just wipe them out as soon as they killed Ezra and Sabine. It's smart. No loose ends. Just kill loads of people that don't want to be a problem for you.
He's onto something, like, based on what Balen was saying. Thrawn knows because he's fucking smart and he's the best.
Yeah, well, and make sure they at least are stranded there, even if they don't die.
So we find little crab guys. This planet is infested with crabs. They're super cute though. The howler is super cute, and
Mhm.
like it was just like following Sabine, and she's like, "No, bad dog," basically, and he's
You
like,
don't call a dog bad dog.
"No,
No.
I love you." So
Yes.
cute, so cute.
I
Like
want one.
it was kind of an ugly cute, but it was so cute.
The Howler is a poor imitation of Lothwolf. We all know this. It was cute enough, but it's not fucking Lothwolf, is it?
Okay, this is Ian Salt. Lily, what do you think about the new little the crab infestation?
The crabs were cute,
They're
but
very
the
cute.
howler was way cuter, and I want one. And
I know, I wanted to hug it.
And I just want when Sabine was mean to it, I was like, bitch.
I'm like, nah, she'll come around.
It's so cute. He was like, oh, please, I'm sorry, I left you.
Yeah. Well, she seems to have sort of an affinity with animals as well. Same with
Mhm.
kind of not on the same level as Ezra, but
Mhm.
like she seems to have a very big affinity. It's like because
Mhm.
I would have thought those howlers were like dicks, like massively or
No.
something. And
No.
like, but that one was just like, okay, love you. Don't
Yeah,
leave
I love
me.
you. Please don't
I'm
leave me
sorry, I ran
behind.
away.
I'm so sorry. So cute.
Those
Just
little
cute.
crabs look tasty. Lum.
Imagine if he would have just eaten one and then we would have got the whole Grogu drama again. Where, oh my god, he ate one
Oh
of them.
boy.
Sorry.
Like, fuck off, it's the way of life. Shut up.
The one that recognized Sabine's the symbol, and then
Uh-huh.
it like moved its shirt and it had a symbol, and she's like,
Oh my god, he's alive. He's alive.
"Yeah, Steph,
That's
did you think
exactly
he
what
was
it
alive, or did you think it was
Yes.
just they pulled it off his dead body?"
Nope. I was pretty sure at
I
that
mean,
point.
they're they're crabs.
And
Okay.
they ate him.
They eat
Mhm.
dead
Yeah.
flesh.
Yeah.
I will take this for my
Yes.
shirt.
I will take his eyes.
I
Thank
will
you.
hold out hope.
And they were puppets, which was very nice to see. You know, not everything is CGI. They were puppets, and I have a joke for you all.
Okay.
Okay.
We want a puppet joke. Gimme.
Lily
Okay,
joke.
okay. I love that joke, so like, forgive me. What did Kermit the Frog say at his puppeteer's funeral?
A few moments later.
Ah.
That's
Randy got it.
brilliant. That's brilliant. That's pretty brilliant. Yep.
Ian's like,
Yep.
I'm
Bye,
out.
Ian.
Fuck off. He's
I
like
didn't
sitting
get
there
it for
like,
so long
okay,
then.
I'm still waiting for the punchline.
I just didn't get
was
it.
there. It's dark humor, Ian. It's dark
I
humor.
got it.
That's pretty
Okay.
dark.
Hey, Ian, guess what?
What?
Good guess.
Yes, I won. I won then. I guessed. So yeah, I won.
Hey, Ian. Say knock knock.
Knock knock.
Who's
What's the next fucking line?
She flipped it on you. That was great.
I'm sorry. I have literally. We had an interview last night, so I'm very tired, and I had 2 pages of
Knock,
dad
knock
jokes
jokes.
written up. Yeah, so you're just gonna hear them all today as well. So,
Love it.
yeah.
Lily gets the title of funniest person on the podcast.
At least on this episode.
Yeah,
Mhm,
the dad
mhm.
joke part, definitely.
Dad jokes.
Dad jokes.
They apparently know where Ezra is.
Yeah.
Somehow
friends.
Sabine was able to get this from whatever they were doing.
Yeah, they were going, oh, do.
Ooh, I
Okay,
do, I
you know.
do.
It's like they could have been like, come with us, we will eat you.
Yeah, I mean, it
yeah.
could have been anything.
I'll show you his grave.
Yeah, it would have been a brave choice to, you know, she did all this for Ezra, and then we just find out that he died for whatever reason, really. But I like deep down, I knew that they're not gonna go with that. Like they cast the actor, they teased it. We all knew that in one way or another he's gonna be in there. So yeah,
Well, he
they were not.
was in the hollow.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
know.
You know,
mean-
that was my original thought that that's gonna be it, and that's it. But like, yeah, they are not brave enough to do that.
I can see it. If he was dead, Lily would have been like, ha ha, bitch.
Yeah. I would have been like that, but like,
Serves you
nah.
right, Sabine, you
Serves you right.
bitch.
So she turns around, and who's there?
Ezra.
Come on.
What
was your reaction?
Crying. I was
Yeah.
just like, oh my god.
It was hard not to get all the feels.
Oh, it's all the feels. All the feels. I'm
Yeah.
like, Sabine, why are you just standing there?
Yeah, I would seriously like
I'd have been running.
right. If you've gone through this much shit to find the one person that you miss the most,
Yeah.
and you just turn around and say, "Hey,"
It makes so much sense that he would have connected to other living things on that planet.
of course, yeah. I
Yeah.
knew as soon as like we had
Just-
crabs that Ezra
Yeah.
was gonna have the crabs. Lily, what'd you think about seeing Ezra? Were you happy? Were you like, what?
I think they should have been like, knock knock.
Who's there?
You.
Okay. You who?
That's what should have happened.
Why don't I know the format of a knock knock joke anymore?
But anyway, I was very happy to see Ezra. Although I thought that he was dead, but like, you know, I still have a heart. I know it's hard to believe. But that fucking contact lens in there, the blue one, it was so freaky. I was like, oh,
Honestly,
Jesus
didn't notice.
Christ.
So good on
I'm-
you for seeing that.
I don't know.
Mhm.
I'm just really fixated on eyes. It's probably comes from drawing a lot.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
You
probably.
know,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
my
Makes
main thing.
Makes
Like,
sense.
you
Yeah.
know, this here. So the minute they showed him, I was like,
You're
oh,
like,
something is
"Ooh."
a bit off. And then the camera went a bit closer, and then it's just it's the fake kind of blue
Hmm.
eyes. And I was like, ew. that looks
Ew.
that looks very weird. I love the beard. I very much appreciated
Mhm.
that.
Good looking beard.
I love the
Good looking
outfit
beard.
too.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
looks
yeah,
I
yeah.
really
great.
love that. I want to see him doing some Jedi fighting in that outfit.
He
It was
looks
it was
very clean for being in that environment with a bunch of crabs and moving around a lot. You
But the
know,
Who
crabs are
knows
very
what his
clean.
relationship with
you think
those
so?
crabs are? And
Yeah,
yeah,
they've
the
got
Ooh,
crabs
suits
are
on.
pretty
they
cool.
might be like the little lampreys that, like,
Yeah. Just like
you know,
just
that they
eating
like,
off the
they like,
dirt.
yeah,
Mhm.
Just from his beard, they just
right.
getting out the
There's
little breadcrumbs
like
like
little chimps. Sorry, Ian.
What? The crabs are very clean though. They have suits on. They looked very clean for someone who hides in the dirt all day. Their suits were pretty clean when they. That beard is very nice. I wish I could grow a beard like that. I cannot.
I don't know. It's beautiful. Some serious like beard oil and shit going on. Just want to bury your face in a beard like that. Anyway,
I know I do.
so moving on.
horny.
Says the blue booty woman over here.
I know.
Right? She
I'm
just
extremely horny, so you know.
she's like, you know, gonna go nose deep in that ass crack. But anyway,
Wow! The imagery.
so Ezra is there, Sabine is there. He's very happy to see her, but then he says, "So it worked, right? Like his sacrifice. Everything's good. Everything worked."
And yeah, this bitch just fucked it all up.
I looked at the TV and I said, "You just don't know." And you're not gonna be very happy
Mm-hmm.
about what's going on. And this is gonna be a little awkward moment for Sabine.
Mm-hmm.
Is Sabine a protagonist in this series? Because I don't quite understand if she is or she isn't. At every opportunity, she fucks things up, and she's terrible.
Yeah.
She's just a terrible person. She's a terrible Mandalorian as well. She couldn't work out how to not get shot in the fucking chest by 3 times. I don't know. Like, she needs to. Either it's the quickest redemption arc in the history of the world, or she
Please
needs
don't.
to fucking die. And that's
Again, consequences.
Yes,
She
exactly.
needs to have consequences because it's like
Mhm.
she fucked it all up. Like all the like Ezra sacrificed his whole fucking life,
Everything
everything for this.
to
And
take
Sabine
Thrawn
was like,
away.
"Oh, I haven't seen my friend for ages."
Mhm.
Oh, look, Thrawn can get free, but I can see Ezra. Ezra it is. So, you know, fuck the galaxy, I
Yeah.
guess.
Fuck your sacrifice, Ezra.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Thanks for nothing.
dude.
Sorry.
But I got to
Be an
see you.
awkward conversation.
I now really hope that the fallout is gonna be Ezra getting really mad at her.
100%.
Getting like, you know, it cannot be just it's okay, Sabine.
No, there's
Please
no way.
don't. It just can't be like that. Easily let off that the whole
He
like
made a huge sacrifice. He gave up everything.
everything.
And she's just like, fuck it.
I wonder, though, also with his connection to the Force, had he spent some time trying to get a sense of what was ahead and maybe knew what was
Did he
happening?
have any like way to see in the future? Like, I don't remember him doing that really.
Mm-mm. No.
But
He
yeah,
could
like,
get senses of things, but he couldn't see the future. Yeah.
yeah, I just think this is the big shitstorm that's about to happen. Because as soon as Ezra finds out that Sabine just kind of said, fuck
Just
your
throw it all away.
sacrifice.
Yeah.
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 I'm doing whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way there's no way he's going to be okay with that.
We know what a hothead he is from Rebels.
Well, 100%.
Yeah.
And Sabine is like his sister, but she just threw everything away, every sacrifice that all of them had made.
Yeah.
Just because she wanted to see him.
Yep. Easy
Now,
as that.
granted, he did save Lothal.
He did.
Like the short term. Yeah.
But that's the thing, the short term, yeah. So, you know, with this one, like, Thrawn was, let's be fair, if Thrawn wouldn't have been exiled this way, then, the Empire would have stayed up. I truly believe that. Like, it wasn't up to Palpatine or Vader or whatever, even if they do perish and whatever. But if Thrawn would have been there,
Yeah, he was too close to the Emperor for things to have fallen apart.
Yep. So, you know, you kind of fucked that up, Sabine, now.
This is the big shitstorm.
Yeah.
That's about to happen. Like,
I'm interested to know,
it's going to be messy.
What happened after they arrived. Because if Thrawn and Ezra were not in the same place at some point after arrival, how did that happen? And I don't know.
Whoa, hey there, Ahsoka Chronicles. How about that episode? I mean, I just want the action figure for Enoch. That's my biggest takeaway, I'm going to be honest. That Stormtrooper with the gold face, that's pretty dope. I'm just going to buy 5 of those, and listen, like, go ahead and take my money. That's all I have to say. We finally get to see the Blue Booty himself as a devoted follower of the Church of the Blue Booty. I'm finally happy to see Thrawn, the Grand Admiral himself. May he live forever, and as we follow him into the light. Hey, highlight. It's so beautiful. Wow. It was a great episode. Light on the Ahsoka, heavy on the Balen, which was cool. I'm kind of digging that backstory for Balen. I'm really digging that. I'm kind of sad that we're only getting 2 more episodes and Ray Fisher died. I don't know where this is gonna go. So I'm a little kind of worried on the slow pacing still of how this series is panning out. But listen, the Blue Booty is here. I'm excited to see Thrawn in action. I'm excited to see Ahsoka finally meet up with Ezra and Sabine. I'm digging the way Ezra looks. I love that beard, by the way. We're bearded brothers. We've both been in captivity forever. Anyway, live long and prosper to the Blue Booty.
We accept your sacrifice, Drew. May the Blue Booty live long and prosper.
We're going to give this a rating. Lily, give
10.
us your rating.
10.
10.
10.
10. 10. 10. 10.
10.
Yeah.
10. I told you, once Thrawn is here.
It's 10s.
10. 10.
10.
10.
10s across the board.
Exactly. It's not even a competition.
Come on, Ian. Give us a rating.
That's
And knock jokes.
Ian?
Just kidding. Go ahead.
The Pope requests that I give it a 10.
Well done, my son.
Yeah.
I will give it a 9.5.
Oh.
Because Thrawn only came through halfway through the episode.
Oh. So if he was the whole episode, it would have been a 10, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Sure.
There was no Lothwolves.
Bullshit. Oh, so 5.5 off for no Lothwolves. Whatever.
Yeah, a pale imitation of Lothwolves. Yeah, it was good. It was really good. It was my favorite episode of the season, and I'm really happy with it. I don't know what would push it over, but I just think there's room.
More Thrawn.
Yeah,
more Thrawn. Thrawn would take it over. I think there's just. I just want to give it a little bit of room, just a little bit of room, just in case there's
some
a
wiggles.
better episode.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, my son.
So
That's fine.
9.5 wiggle.
Mhm.
Steph, what you think?
I give it a 10 plus a loft cat
Ah, whoa, and a honker.
plus some honking. There you go.
What
Puffer
the fuck
pigs.
is that sound?
It's the
It's
puffer
those
pig.
puffer pigs. Haven't you ever seen those? They're
Doesn't
horrifying.
They are.
I'm just thinking about the audio podcast.
I know. Poor people. They're gonna be like, what the fuck is going on?
Zeb does not
Brandy?
like the puffer pigs. I'm gonna give it a 10 because that was a damn good episode. Like the
Yep.
whole time I'm like,
That's the
"Ugh."
one that should have been in the theaters.
Yes.
Yes.
That one.
Agreed.
Yes. But it wasn't
Thrones
the one
should
that
be on the big screens.
yeah, it's not the
Yeah.
one that Dave, directed though. So
True.
he still wrote it, but
Yeah.
yeah, that was a damn good episode. Like the
Mhm.
whole time.
Mm-hmm.
It,
So good.
like when it ends and I'm like, the only thing I can say is holy fuck. Like it's just it's there it is.
Whoop.
They have to top that now. You hear
This
me?
was a brand new director too. This was
Yeah.
her debut as a
That
director in
is-
Star Wars.
And
Get
well
her
done.
on some more.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well
we need
done.
More. Bring it in. Bring it in. More Thrawn as well. Like, I'm not greedy or anything because we already got him, but
She's
like
so very greedy.
I am. I won't even deny it anymore. But just bring it in. Lars Mikkelsen is a fucking godsend. So like,
Mm-hmm.
we need more Thrawn. I will quickly just say as well that I love that as soon as they revealed that they can sense that Ahsoka is on the way or a Jedi is on the way.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What was the first thing he said? My beautiful blue baby. He was like, I want to know everything about her culture, her master,
Mm.
everything. And I'm like,
Because that's what
such a
he
Thrawn
does.
thing.
That's a
Yeah.
Thrawn thing. Yep.
He has to know everything.
Because he is fucking smart. And I am predicting right now, and I won't let this go because Thrawn met Anakin Skywalker, and
Mhm.
Thrawn knows Darth Vader as well. And he's
Yeah.
one of the few who know that Darth
He
Vader was
knows.
Anakin Skywalker. So I think when they come, because it's going to happen, when they come face to face with Ahsoka, that's how he's going to play her.
He's gonna fuck with her head
Yeah.
hard.
He's going to fuck
Mhm.
with her head with Anakin. So,
Yeah.
Yep.
Like Balen started the little nugget,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
Thrawn's gonna finish that nugget.
Yeah,
I have a
100%.
feeling you're right. Yeah.
I mean, if they ever get there, Thrawn told everyone to just fuck up those space whales as soon as they arrive. Thank
Oh
you.
God, I don't want to see.
I don't want to see that.
Space
Yeah,
Whales
we're gonna
die.
see it.
I'll cry.
It's going to be a
Oh.
massacre. With the graveyard around the planet and everything.
Mhm.
It's going to be madness for the next 2 episodes, I'm guessing. So,
I'm just hoping that those space whales take Morgan out. Fuck her, man.
oh yeah,
Sorry.
fuck Morgan.
Woo.
Sorry. Yeah. I mean, no, well, I kind of have to be, give
It's
her
gonna
the
take
credit.
Morgan and just twist.
Yeah.
Rush.
Just squeeze her with one of their tentacles.
Please. Yes.
Hentai. Bye, Ian.
I,
But I think again, if they kill Thrawn at the end of this series, that's a huge mistake.
There's
So
no, they can't.
but there's no way, no way,
No.
no
'Cause
way.
that's gonna be like the next big movie.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be the
whatever.
movie. Yeah,
Yeah. 'Cause
that's
it's
what's gonna
be a
bring
huge
everyone
thing.
together.
I think so. Because he's the big
Yeah.
bad. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 9.5, whatever, Ian.
fuck it.
Shut up,
Let's go
Ian.
10. Let's go 10.
10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10,
I've been bullied. I've been
10.
bullied.
Shut up,
Ian.
Ian.
Shut up.
We are severely lacking in shut up Toms in this
Yeah, we
episode,
didn't
by
say
the
any
way.
shut up,
Right.
Ian.
Well, I did say a shut up, Tom, when I was introducing you. So it's okay.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
So this was us. Thank you so much for joining us here on Couch Soup. Don't forget that you can become a member today to get early access and other member perks over on Couch Soup. Otherwise, catch us here every Thursday. Come hang out. We'll be in live chat. We love talking to people. We wanna know what you think. So
Yeah.
let us know in the comments. Tell us what you think. Was this a 10?
Yes.
Leave your tithes.
10,
Leave your tithes.
10 of the blue booty.
The blue booty.
10s of the blue booty.
Yes.
And crabs. It could be crabs too.
It could be crabs, but it's the blue booty.
Blue
Just
booty.
to
Blue
blue
booty.
booty,
Crab.
crabs.
Beard.
Blue booty, crabs. Done.
Okay.
Bye. Bye. May the blue booty live long and prosper. I heard you.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. Wait, do I have any more? I do. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who's there?
I eat mop.
I eat mop poo.
You eat
You ate your poo.
I decided to fall on that sword.
Okay, wait. I have one more. What's leafy, the treacherous, and invisible? This
I don't know.
cabbage.
That's great.
My cabbages.
Cabbages. They put a cabbage guy in Baldur's Gate Act 3.
Did they?
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
awesome.
like, my dear cabbages, and I was like,
Oh yes, cabbage guy.
I know
I
just
see.
the joke.
I see what you did there.